DC has partnered up with HRO, a company that is going to allow the trading card game to mix in with the NFT space. You're now going to be able to physically open DC packs in relation to NFTs on Immutable. So let's talk about that. Welcome everyone, my name's Andy and I appreciate you taking some time out of your day to come watch this video on the channel. Just before we get going, if you are enjoying the content, you want to support me further, you can hit that subscribe button, and if you want to support me further than that, you can join the membership. Something that I've been looking for a while, and since I'm now starting to get into collecting physical cards and really enjoying the process of completing sets, I wanted an NFT that allowed the sort of joining on of that, whether that be opening packs on an NFT platform, you could collect a set and bring them together, something like Pokemon does, or in this way, or in this instance, you buy physical cards, you open them, and they're in correlation with the NFT version of that card. And that's exactly what DC and Warner Brothers have partnered up with HRO and Immutable X to do. What they've said their aim here is to bring in people who collect physically, who collect digitally, cryptocurrency fanatics, and more, all into this one space, because people have been collecting for decades and physical cards have been a part of that. So now introducing the new Batman films and a ton of other amazing things that we're going to discuss within these cards, you're going to be able to collect the sets, climb up leaderboards, and also just have a good time collecting both on the blockchain as well as physical versions. Let's actually have a look at the press release. We'll understand that a little bit further before getting into some of the features that these are going to include for actually getting them. Full disclosure before I get in, I've not been contacted by HRO to promote this or anything like that. I'm just genuinely really excited about it all. I do happen to work with them. You'll always know that that's the case anyway. So let's get into it. They've mentioned quite a few things in the press release, and I really enjoy what they're sort of going for here in regards to this. Trading cards have been a fan favorite for decades. Combining the enthusiasm for collecting with a custom NFT is just brilliant. And this program brings the DC brand to fans in ways that has never been done before. Each DC hybrid trading card by HRO features unforgettable DC characters and will be equipped with a unique QR code that connects the physical card to its digital twin on the HRO app. Once connected, the HRO app gives buyer access to 24/7 global marketplace to buy, sell, and trade their way to complete a collection. And that provides a 360-degree fan engagement platform and community where users can build a collection of rare DC art and movie memorabilia, explore DC content, compete on leaderboards and in challenges, and unlock money can't buy rewards and experiences. Now, I actually really like that introduction to sort of what they're going for. They're trying to challenge the sort of status quo with what people are doing in regards to NFTs and digital collectibles, and how maybe they're not really mixing at the moment, but potentially this gives the opportunity for people to actually bridge that gap together. What I've been seeing at the moment anyway is that maybe a lot of physical collectors are quite hesitant with this NFT space. They may not be tapping into the market share that they potentially could if they brought those together. So for me, I think that's just a good market strategy in general and good marketing, because they're trying to help bridge that gap further. Now, I don't know how people are going to feel exactly on this. I've not seen a ton of videos made on it so far, but again, the release date isn't until the beginning of next month or middle of next month, so we're probably going to know closer to the time what sells, what doesn't, and maybe how it actually all plays out. Now, let's have a look at some of the features that these cards are going to be offering and what sort of in general basis we can look to get when we're actually purchasing these. First, I want to show you just this little video of some of the cards that you could potentially be getting and the sort of design of those. We've not had all of the cards shown as to what their designs are right now, but I will show you a list of all the cards. And this is what you're sort of going to get when you come into it. You're going to be able to scan it. It's going to be in the HRO app. You can then trade it there, and you can also buy and sell it on Immutable X, which again is one of the best platforms when it comes to layer 2. And I'm really excited about showing this further and sharing with you opening the pack when I do. What about some of the features then? What are we going to be getting access to when it comes to this? And is there any additional benefits for actually buying these? Well, let's have a look at Zavi, one of the companies that are actually selling this product at the moment, and see what they do. Well, DC unlocks the metaverse. In Chapter 1, collect up to 155 unique pieces of iconic art from DC comic book history, spanning characters including Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and so many more. You'll be able to journey through every era of DC, whether it's venturing back to 1938 for Action Comics 1, or digging into the present day mystery of the Batman in theaters now. Hybrid NFT trading cards, which we talked about, guaranteed holographic trading cards. Holographic trading cards are guaranteed in every flow pack that you buy. Each individual flow pack contains 7 cards with at least 1 holo per set. Limited edition, the Batman movie cards. Celebrate the release of Warner Brothers and DC's The Batman in theaters now with special cards to take you deeper into the mystery of the film. Find still photography, graphic designs, and even some riddles directly from the movie plot. Collect Forge Your Legacy as an additional card drops are released throughout the year, bringing you closer to your favourite DC superheroes and supervillains, as well as the places they call home, and engage with fans from around the world where you venture into the vast depths of the DC multiverse. You can actually as well compete to seek out the rarest cards, rise to the top of the leaderboards, and unlock a chance to win special rewards and experiences that the multiverse will bring. So I know right now, obviously, they're going for the route that Batman is in theaters, people will be talking about Batman, and therefore this is the best time to actually market this product, which again is smart on their behalf. They've said they've been working on it for the last 2 years, so it's obviously been in the works for a while. Batman would have been in the works way before that as well. This is just a smart move that they've been able to take, and I actually really like the route that they're going for. They're wanting people to compete, they're wanting people to climb leaderboards, they're wanting people to get to the top, to talk, to join the community, and so much more. So there is quite a lot to it when it comes to it, and it's obviously just about how they actually perform when they release this product. Because if they've been working on it for 2 years, then it's definitely something that you hope would be good, and you hope the experience would be smooth. I'm not sure exactly what they're expecting, and if they've worked for things that maybe be out of their control, so I guess we'll just see what happens when it comes to it. The next thing I'm going to move on to talk to is actually something created by Vive Marcus. Now, I talked to Vive Marcus and quite a few of the others on their Discord, where you can join down below. It's completely free. There's a bunch of awesome people on there. It's Lewis Morgan who started the Discord. I highly recommend joining it to chat with people who are invested in Vive and other crypto stuff, just to explore it a little bit further and maybe discuss it a little bit more as well if you're wanting to potentially get into something like this. This is where I've got this information. I'll actually leave a link to this document down below that you can check out for yourself. This was based on the Twitter space that happened, and there is going to be another one, I believe, on maybe like the 29th of March or 27th of March. Well, I'll definitely be aiming to get in and find out more information I can, and maybe even create a video on it. So these were some of the space notes that he had found when it came to it. I'm going to go over some of the sort of main ones that we can get here. There's actually going to be 6 million cards for the first season, and I know for a fact that none of them are going to reprint, but these are going to be printed and each will have the unique card code. There's 155 cards. They're aiming to recreate the playground card trading atmosphere within the app. That's what they're sort of aiming for when it comes to it. And each card will give you points to on the leaderboard, and points based on rarity and mint number. So that's going to play a part in it as well, getting low mint numbers. NFTs will run on immutable, and from day one, everything will be interoperable, allowing you access to connect your wallet from MetaMask and move to Immutable X almost instantaneously. And you can bridge it to Ethereum layer 1, but you're obviously going to get gas fees. There's going to be 3 mythic cards, which only have 1,000 mints each. Partnership with some of the biggest retailers that there are. Resale limited to approximately 1 million cards out of the total 6 million. So I'm not 100% sure how they're going to be doing that after it happens. If it maybe sells out before the pre-orders, if they're going to lower the price after it. They're not having reprints, so I'm not actually sure how it's going to work in that sort of instance, but it will be interesting to see. Here's a little bit more information about the cards. There's going to be 6 million in total, and there's going to be 14,000 units available for pre-sale, which is about 139,000 packs and approximately 1 million cards. So there's only going to be 1/6 that are actually released in the pre-order package, and there's going to be more coming after that. In chapter 1 of the core collection, there's 2 different collections within it, and you can see all of the mints from here. I was a little bit sort of skeptical about the number of mints that were happening, but I do understand why they're going for this route and maybe why they're aiming for that area. So I'm not too concerned on the mint numbers themselves. To be honest, at the end of the day, opening card packs is sort of the fun and exciting part in itself. If you open Pokemon packs, you'll know for a fact that you're going to get a ton of duplicates. I mean, I bought 2 booster boxes over the last 2 weeks for Brilliant Stars, and all of these cards are all duplicates from the packs that I've got. Everything else is in the Pokémon binder, but all of these were duplicates. So with any trading card, game, or collectible, or anything like that, you're always going to get duplicates. So this doesn't really bother me that much, but I know for some people it might. And each pack card will contain 7 cards in total, 5 from the core collection and 2 from the Batman limited edition. So there's 2 collections available. So this is the Batman one and this is the core collection. Probably more aiming to try to get those Batman ones. Those are the ones that are really going to be the more sought after anyway. But you still do have the 3 Mythic Legends in the core collection, so that will be interesting to see. I will leave all the links for where you can order them in the UK, and I'll try to find others as well if there's anywhere else that I can give you links for the US or anywhere else that's been released. But yes, these are what you can do right now, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the pricing and just what you can get after I've talked about this. So significant bullish information. This was just information that Marcus must have saw and heard in the space and thought, you know, this is something that I'm going to pay attention to and I quite like. So gamification is going to be a huge factor and incorporated from day one. Interoperable, Ethereum and other crypto whales can buy in from day one as well. Easy for non-crypto users to get involved, obviously, because we're now trading cards related to NFTs, so you've got that physical sort of bridge. They're going to be available in huge retail stores. Again, that's amazing to see. Many of the characters being dropped will be F8 on the blockchain: the Flash, Aquaman, Lex Luthor, Batmobile, Shazam, the Green Lantern, and many more. The app looks fantastic, and if it can handle the traffic, as we said, then it's going to work really, really well. well. DC IP is insanely huge, and they will cover many characters, vehicles, buildings, places, comics, and more. And the whole DC multiverse is in one collection. This is only season 1, and there will be many major IP brands wanting to look for that hybrid trading card and what they're actually going for. All of this information was really, really well done by Marcus, and thank you so much again, mate. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm hoping to actually talk more to some people who have spoken to HRO themselves and understood what they're doing, because I think this is an awesome idea and thing to get out there. Let's finally talk about the pricing and what you can be looking to get these for anyway, because there's something actually quite interesting in regards to the packs themselves and what they are. Now, right now on Zave in game, there's different sort of areas. You have the 2-pack here, you have the 24-pack, you have the 4-pack, and then the 8-pack. Now, there is a little bit of a difference when it comes to these. On game, you can't actually get the booster pack here. You cannot get that one. You can see from here that you can only get the flow pack, the double, the 4, and the 8. You're not actually able to get the 121. There is actually a reason for this, and they say that the premium 2-packs and 4-packs include a guaranteed movie poster of the Batman. 8-packs have 2 guaranteed movie posters of the Batman and the Riddler from the recent movie. These cards are only available in the premium packs. So in the 24-pack, you're not going to be able to get these Batman and Riddler posters. However, in the other ones, you are going to be able to get like the mythic and everything else in regards to that. That's what I'm getting from this. And here we can actually see a full list of all of the things that we're going to be getting for this first collection. This is what we're going to be able to get. This is what we're going to be able to buy, sell, trade, and all that sort of stuff. You can see here we've got Batman, the Joker, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy. We've then got different locations. We've got comic covers, and you actually see Action Comics 1 here, which is so cool. We've got the Man of Steel one. We've got the Batmobile, and the cards really do look great, and it's awesome to see that these are put here. We can see all the different things that you can actually get within this. This is from the limited Batman collection as well, so this is looking really interesting. And I have actually picked up the mega box and 2 of the 8-packs, and I'm going to be opening them on here. And even in the future, I would actually like to open more. I would love to work with HRO and see if we can do something with this just to promote it further, because it's something I'm really excited for. You'll know if you watch my videos that in the last few weeks I've got into opening my first pack since I was maybe like 10 or so, and the fact I'm going to be able to open these on YouTube, put them as a video, and then connect them with an NFT as well, where I can buy, sell, trade it, and work off of that as well, it's something I'm so excited about. It's something I have wanted and spoken about for a long time with some friends, that I want to be able to open packs, waiting for a drop, not waiting for something to happen. I can just do it whenever I like. I can spend my money how I would like and potentially collect all of this drop or all of this series to have the full set. I think that's something that's so interesting. It's such a great market. There's an area for it. There's collectors for it. And it's something I want to discuss more and I want to tap into more. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on HRO and what they're doing with this. Are you excited about what's going on? Are you a little bit hesitant right now and are maybe going to wait for it to be released? And is it something that you're even paying attention to? Be sure to let me know down below. I know the video on the screen right now will be something you'll love to watch. Have a fantastic day.